Welcome to the open book. This is your host, Lakeisha. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Wednesday so far. It is 56 degrees here. Not as cold as it has been, thank the Lord. Okay. Not sure if we're going to get some rain the way it's looking out here, but we shall see. It is midweek. I have 2 more days, okay, until vacation. Come on now. I know I am ready. Make sure you hit the like button as you come in. Let everyone know we are live, okay? Also, if you would like to support the channel, you're welcome to send a super sticker, super chat, cash app, or buy a coffee, and those links will be in the description field of this video. Let's see who we have here so far. Hey, T. Smith is in the building. Good morning, sis. Thank you for joining, and thank you for being first in the building. Good morning, Robin Loss. Thank you for joining, sis. Hi, Missy Lane. Good morning. Welcome. Okay, y'all. So we got a lot to talk about. So this is going to be like a real radio morning show, okay? Oh my goodness. In first news, okay, heading all the way to Fort Dix with Diddy, okay, is in there. Good morning, Sienna. Okay, y'all know Diddy is spending time in Fort Dix on his engaging in prostitution eviction, and somebody in Fort Dix has a hidden camera, and obviously TMZ knows who has that camera because they getting all the footage, okay? Sienna said, Obi just finished my 12-hour shift and of course can't sleep now. Happy you're here to help pass time. Come on now, since I know better than to watch the kids. Okay, or wait the kids. Girl, your kids out of school? Good morning, Gretchen. How in the world? Okay. But y'all, someone has a hidden camera and about to lose their job. Okay, if they find out who has this hidden camera there in Fort Dix, they have been recording Diddy. Okay, yesterday there was a video that came out. Diddy ended his shift. He's in there working, y'all. Okay, something he not used to doing on the outside, but I love that for him. Diddy is working. He is getting grayer and grayer. Okay, I told y'all he remind me of Mr. from The Color Purple. Okay, hey Stephanie, good morning. He reminds me of Mr. after he did Miss Seeley so bad. Okay, he got gray and looking all rough, but Diddy in there smiling. I think Diddy is loving Fort Dix. Okay, literally and figuratively. They in there, someone said he's in there probably promising everybody a career. Some type of rap career. Child, 50 Cent is not giving up. Hey, Rebecca, welcome, sis. 50 Cent not giving up. He did a new video showing a compilation of how Diddy has been inappropriate with different men. Recently, Ray J said Diddy took his act. Y'all know, put in the blank, ASS, okay? I don't want to be standing with my kids, okay? But said he took it. Well, that's something I'm not surprised by, okay? Now, Ray J is known for being out here saying whatever he wants to say. However, I believe that. Okay? And Diddy, was caught talking about Ray J, was back in the day, okay, during one of his interviews. So what does that mean? Now Ray J is coming out confirming it, allegedly, okay? Let's see, Missy Lane said, wow, yesterday was Kim Porter's birthday. Really? I didn't even know that. Oh, you have 2 boys under 3. Oh, they're staying asleep for a while. If I can help it. Right. I know that's right. I remember those days. Hi, Simply Sunshine. Welcome. Yes, you wasn't shocked when he spilled that. Right. I wasn't shocked. Oh, Lord, this truck. What is he doing? Coming out in my lane, sir. Yeah, I wasn't shocked, to be honest. Y'all, Diddy and Ray J go back even to Whitney Houston's death, okay? They were the first 2 coming out, and y'all already know there was some suspicions on some things surrounding Whitney Houston's death. So Ray J has been in the know. He's been slowly trying to let stuff, put your seatbelt on, stuff slip out and all of that, over the years. But this recent slip at the timing of all of this, okay, when 50 Cent doing whole documentaries and you want him to get access to that footage right now, he still has a part 2 that's coming up, okay? Just a switch. He has a part 2 that's coming up with 4 more episodes. If y'all have not watched 50 Cent's recent Diddy documentary, y'all need to watch that documentary, because there have been some things on there that have been revealed that I know I hadn't seen before. And so I even told him under his post, 50 Cent's post, of how well of a job he did, with that documentary. And I even asked him, I don't know if he's going to read his comments or whatever, but I even asked him, because he showed a part with Justin Bieber in that video that he did on his IG. I said, it makes me sad with the Justin Bieber part. And I wanted to ask him if he thought that he could possibly talk to Justin, and if Justin would open up to him kind of and share his story. I really would love to hear his full story. I don't know if that's something he would share with 50 Cent and maybe get his story out, because he has a lot to discuss. Let's see here. I said, Ray, tell us something we don't know. Where's Orlando Brown? I know he got the tea. Yes. And you know what, Sienna? A lot of people don't believe Orlando Brown, but like Ray J, there's some truth in some things that he shares. Okay, good morning, Ebony Rose. Welcome. Yo, Justin was just a child, and I believe the whole experience just took some things away from him. And I just hope one day he shares his story. I really, really do, because he has a story to tell. I really feel that. And so, yes, 50 Cent is going to stay petty, but 50 is also a professional, and he's a very smart guy. He's a very smart guy. And so I hope he, can find a way to do that. But who knows? I don't even know if he's going to see my comments. And, of course, Ray J, he was out under 50 Cent's comments talking about y'all twisted what I was saying. Nobody twisted what you said. Nobody twisted that. You said exactly what happened, sir. Okay? Quit being out here just saying whatever, because people going to take it at face value. Okay? We believe it. You don't have to try to cover and turn it now. You don't have to do that. We believe you. Okay, right. Simply Sunshine, I'm telling you, I feel that he has a story to tell. So we will be on the lookout for part 2 to 50 Cent's documentary. More footage probably will be released. Now, y'all, okay, see, people were calling Cap on TMZ when that picture came, excuse me, when that picture came out with Diddy at the basketball court or somewhere. They were outside, and there was a transgender, or I don't know what, I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but y'all know, on his arm, and people were calling Cap saying that was AI. I guess TMZ said, y'all not playing on our top, baby, we'll get you raw footage. So now somebody's in there with a hidden camera recording stuff and sending it to TMZ. So that probably was not an AI picture of Diddy. And if you haven't seen it, I did post that as a short. So make sure y'all go back and check that out. Hey, Boogie Bella, welcome. Good morning. Ray off the rails and been for some time. Yeah, he needs to be worried about his recent arrest. Because if I was Princess, I would definitely keep those charges and press them, let them stick. He needs some real jail time. He want to be a little hoodlum. Let him go to jail and stay. Okay, since you want to be out here acting reckless, doing whatever, thinking your money, every time you go to jail, they going to get you out and stuff like that. That's why he does a lot of stuff. Okay, but he needs to also do like Holly, go sit in jail. Okay, because you used to getting your way. Used to being a spoiled little boy in this case, and now when he truly has to face, like Diddy, when you truly have to face your consequences, you really don't know how to act. But see, Diddy is happy in there with all those men. Every picture, video I see, that's his happy place. Okay, so let him stay on in there. He needs to be in there anyway, so let him go ahead and be in his happy place. Oh, y'all. So in other news, moving on to Yanti Tia Kemp versus Peaches McIntyre. Now, Peach, Lord, you done came for the wrong one. Okay, Peach got upset. She was saying that Yanti Tia was stealing, copying her marketing strategies. Okay, so she came for her first. Okay, if y'all weren't aware of what was taking place with that, she came for her first. Now, after that, oh yeah, I couldn't even play Yanti video. Child, they would demonetize the video. She cusses too much. Okay. I was trying to get a snippet of it. Hey Jackie, welcome. I was trying to get a little snippet of it, but child, ooh, y'all gonna have to watch it on your own. But she was speaking some facts in there, okay? About Peach. Peach thinks she's the only person out here that can scam and do all this different stuff allegedly, okay? And try to get people money and being manipulative and all of that. Okay, she thinks she's the only one. Child, it's so many people out here running game on folks. Okay, so you're not the only one that can do it. So she feels that if someone is trying to do something that she's been doing, oh, she wants to go off and all that, go get her money out the bank, flashing money. And I hope the government is taking note of all of that cash she's flashing. Okay, because girl, are you paying taxes on all of that money? That's the key. See, they'll let you feel like you racking up money, getting away with it. They gonna hit you with a huge tax bill. Okay. Hey Empress Awake and Grand Rising. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Let's see. Sienna said, I wish Yanti would clean it up just a little. She would be an amazing radio host. Right. I wanted to play some of it because, baby, she was reading Peach. But yeah, so Peach wants to always go get her money out of the bank. You could tell when folks are not used to money. Okay. They go and got a flash, all of that. Child, people that really used to money don't do all of that. Okay. They don't do all of that. And so she thinks by her flashing her money like that, like other people can't go and take out money, then it's supposed to get back at Yanti. Child, she read her for filth. She was talking about having all those kids, and then was telling her to clean up the way she shouldn't be talking about her mom, in which I agree. She said, I wish I did spit out kids and they come on here disrespecting me like the way you be disrespecting your mom. I mean, it's because it does get nasty between her and her mother. And so she was just, saying some stuff that was really real talk. I really understood what she meant by that, and so of course, with Pete, she will act unbothered. When someone comes for her, she'll act unbothered and she'll just try to rack up another check. So, I mean, really, people waste their time going after her. She's used to hearing a lot of that stuff. And she just will play it and kind of do a little into the video. And that's it. She doesn't want to hear the truth. She, just move on and try to make some money off of it. So Yanti kind of really wasted her breath with Peach because that's what she does. She just gonna, But Yanti say take her out the group chat. She don't want to be a Sour Patch, part of the Sour Patch or anything like that. Okay. She done responded twice to Peach and she said she doesn't want her name attached to anything else with Peach. And one thing too, y'all saw a video that Peach did the other day that really, really made me upset because of the times that we're in. Now, they were giving away free food at I think it was at her children's school. And so they put the food in these little black bags. And I guess I don't know why, I don't know if her sons were absent or something, but they put two of her children's names on the black bags. And she was like, why are they putting my children's names, like they calling them out? Okay, so she goes up to the school with the bag of groceries, right? Knocks on the door, goes in there, rude to the people, throwing the groceries through the little window thing that they had, and said, don't call my kids out like they need this handout or something like that. But girl, you were the same one when CPS was giving out free diapers, giving y'all free diapers and beds and all of that, wanting to rub it in people's faces. Now you acting like you don't need a handout. Girl, you have been on welfare things before. I hate when folks act like that, like you've always had money. And probably, girl, where y'all getting insurance and stuff from now? And I'm hoping she not on here flashing money like that and on some type of benefit right now. Okay, so don't act like you have never had welfare or something of that sort. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that, because people do need help in different seasons of their lives. Okay, but to act like that when people need food right now, it's a hard time for a lot of people, and you up there throwing food. Girl, you should have took that with 9 kids. You could have put that and saved some of your money. Have them have some snacks a couple of days. Not that you can't go to the grocery store and spend $500, $600 on some groceries, but still. I mean, it was just downright rude and nasty, and her supporters don't find nothing wrong with that. They don't find nothing wrong with her behavior. And some of them on welfare and food stamps and things like that. But they just let her just talk about people on welfare and stuff, and they just have her back like, okay, you know, like it behooves me, like seriously. But I just felt that was so wrong on how she did that. You know, there are people that need that food right now. Okay, food stamps being taken away and all of that. I think they're giving people food stamps back. But dang, girl, I was like, this is crazy. Let's see here. I wish Yanti. Okay, I read that. Honestly, I take Yanti on the Breakfast Club. Yeah, over just, yes, definitely that. Instead of just, I'm sad we never got a Yanti versus Roland Ray. Who is Roland Ray? I don't even know who that one is. That's out of the loop of that part, that sector. And like she was selling her, she said, Peach, we have different followers. Some people are not even in the same sectors. Okay, so why are you even talking about, why you over in that lady's sector anyways, watching what she's doing? Leave that lady alone, okay? Girl, she didn't learn how she went off on Mrs. Netta that day, and I was like, now wait a second. I don't think some people you just don't fool with. Funky.Neva, I was thinking about this the other day. Missy Lane, I'm gonna have to look when I get settled. Baby, since Funky.Neva did that last read and exposed Tamar, I ain't heard a peep. Now that's one you don't fool with. I don't even know why Tamar tried it. She must have thought he wasn't gonna see that clip. Child, he went off so bad on her the last time. We ain't heard a peep. Has she posted since then? We haven't heard a peep. Some people, you just don't mess with them, okay? He is one. I think Funky.Neva's read versus Tamar was way better than Armand versus Tasha K. Okay? Baby, Tamar ain't posted yet. I mean, usually she be out here with her subliminal shot. She said, I will sub not. Okay? After he started exposing secrets, baby, we ain't heard from Yandy, okay, Mendices or nothing. All of them just hiding. That's how much Funky.Neva went off on Tamar this last time. Okay, I could not even close my mouth on it. We kind of did a reaction to that. If y'all haven't seen it, go back and look through that live, because child, my mouth was open. I just couldn't even close it. But she hasn't said anything. Okay, some people just leave them alone. Don't even mess with them. Tia Kemp and Funky.Neva got that Miami mouth. Leave them folks be. Yes, leave them alone. Some people just don't mess with them. Okay, just leave them alone. Child. Whew. Okay, get into our Justice for Romika news. Okay, update with Little Amir's Christmas donations. Y'all, we have so far raised $683. Now, however, we have two people that have filled out the form, but I haven't received their payment yet. They've like made a commitment, which will then take it up to $803. Okay, we're almost to $1,000, y'all. Okay, if we get those two donations, we will be up to $1,000 towards little Amir's Christmas gifts. The scooter arrived yesterday, and the blanket should arrive today. Okay, so I am so thankful to all of the sponsors, y'all. I'm just amazed. I kept telling my husband, oh my God, this little boy has so much love. Even my kids are asking, who is this for? Child, my kids thinking that the stuff coming for them. Nah, baby, I ain't even done my own Christmas shopping yet. I was like, Lord, I'm gonna have to start hiding stuff, because right now I can tell them, oh, this is for him, but after I mail stuff off, I ain't gonna be able to use that excuse. I gotta start ordering my own kids stuff. Okay, I be on his page every day checking. For who? Ebony Rose. So yes, y'all, $683 as of now. But I don't know if anyone has sent anything since I've been on live. But as of now, and then with the committed funds, two more people are going to pay their donation. It would take it up to $803. So I'm like, wow. And so what was I about to say? Oh, okay, so I did a poll this morning. Hey, Nita, welcome. Good morning. She said, gift cards only. I'm giving to my family. Girl, I'm telling you, okay? I may do some gift cards. That makes it so much easier on some stuff, because people can just get what they want, especially as they get older. Like the older kids, my kids are almost getting to that point where they don't want like the little kid toys and stuff. So I'm gonna have to figure it out. So y'all, I did a poll this morning, and as I looked at it earlier, we were almost torn, like almost in the middle of what the decision we feel that Holly will make on the 23rd. This will be the time when she is going to, her lawyers or whatever will have to let the court know what she decides to do, as far as if she's going to take a plea deal or is she going to go to trial. Okay, and it's like we're almost torn. Y'all, a little more people said that they felt that she was going to go to trial. I think like at that time 55% said go to trial, 45% said take a plea deal. Now, if you haven't voted in the poll, let me know in the comment section right now, what do you think she will do on the 23rd? Will she take a plea deal? Okay, to try to get less time? Will she tell? Okay, on Carlos? Or is she going to just go to trial and take her chances with the jury? What do you think? I did hear that, Miss Elaine. Sienna said, love that for Amir. His name means leader too. Oh, I love that. We're all Amir's aunties. Yes. Hi, Marcella. Welcome. What do y'all think she's going to do? Oh, I said what I said. Who is that? Holly in the Justice for Romika case, Romika Blackman. Have you heard of that case? She is the girl who shot her. She's right now in jail, and she has a hearing on the 23rd where she has to make a decision. Okay, so Miss Elaine said you feel that she's going to go to trial. Good morning, Miss J. Welcome. Y'all, this blinker sounds really loud. Oh my goodness. Y'all, it's hard for me to decide. Now, I know her aunt said that if she had her way, she would suggest that she go to trial. I don't know. Let's see. Ebony said take the plea if they offer her one. I guess it's also going to depend on how solid they feel their evidence is. You see what I'm saying? Like, that lawyer, I've heard she's known for, trying to get her clients to take plea deals. But at the same time, though, like in one of the cases that we talked about recently when I shared that from her page, one person was, facing first degree murder charge, and they had a whole witness problem. She was able to flip the witness because CPD didn't do their job. So she called their bluff. She plays chess, not checkers, okay? And she told them we demand a trial. But she kind of knew some stuff was off, and that person ended up getting out. So I don't know. Like, I'm not saying that will happen with this situation, but I'm just like, wow. When I say, does she have a chance? Like, the state has to make sure they have some sufficient evidence that will be enough to get beyond reasonable doubt with the jury if you take this to trial. Okay? Beyond reasonable doubt that she is guilty of first degree murder. That's what the state's burden of proof is. And that's what we want, that they can do that. Let's see here. She's getting 20 to 25 years if she goes to trial. Okay. That fool is going to trial. You think she's going to trial too? Okay, Miss Elaine says she loves Carlos more than she loves herself. Like I said, this is some deep, dark stuff. That's good there. And you know what? I believe that too. I definitely believe that. I don't see her flipping on him. I really don't. Let's see here. The evidence don't matter, though. The court knows who they be picking for the jury. What do you mean the evidence doesn't matter? Yes, it does. Y'all know, we said all day that, what's that man that shot Trayvon Martin? And we knew he was wrong, child. I felt like the state did not do a good job on presenting their evidence. The defense seemed like they were rocking it like the state. I thought they should have flipped lawyers. Okay? They needed to flip lawyers. I think I'm going to have to park here. And let the defense be over on Trayvon's side. I was so hot and mad. Ooh. When all of that. So that's why I say we better have some, hey, y'all better go in here and do what y'all need to do. Okay, make sure y'all have y'all ducks in a row, have this stuff ready. Like, don't play. Seriously. She can't just go in there running her mouth. Right. Holly is going to go to the trial. She thinks she did nothing wrong. If they want her, they'll make sure the jury wants her head too. If they let her out, it will be smoke in the city. Ooh, okay. I think she's going to have to tell on Carlos, though. I'm almost certain her attorney knows Carlos is full of it and played Holly. Uh-oh. If she gets that girl off, I wonder what kind of backlash would the lawyer receive. I mean, that would be her. I mean, that's her job. And on her side of it, that would get her kudos. Some points. Okay, more clients. Because she's defense. She's not for the state. So if she could manage to do that, oh my gosh. She would, and this is a high profile kind of case. Okay, in the grand scheme of things, a lot of people know about it, although it's not in mainstream media every day. When I say high profile, like not like a celebrity, but notice that when this new news came out about Holly being arrested, mainstream media did talk about it. So of course, if there is a trial, especially in Chicago, this will be really, really top news, okay? That they will probably, really keep track of. And of course, around the world, since, people know about it and so forth, they'll provide updates. But it will definitely be at the top of every update there in Chicago. Okay, people know about this case. A lot of people know about it. Um, Good morning, Saida. Welcome. You said the lawyer is not good. No one sees the play Holly and Carlos are doing. What play? Which play do you think they're doing, Miss J? The devil will not win this case. Yeah, so the majority of this is gonna be interesting though, y'all, because I did not realize that it would be kind of a half and half type of thing, where half of the people feel like she's going to take a plea deal and half of the people feel like she's going to trial. Sienna said, when I say it doesn't matter, I mean, you could be innocent, for example, but if the state wants you, they'll make sure to ask certain things in the juror interviews. The state can't be playing foul. Oh, you're talking about when they select the jury members? Yeah, they ask certain things to get rid of certain jury members. But I don't feel like after hearing those jury members on this Diddy documentary, for example, and a lot of the people that were there, they knew of Diddy, and some of the people in the courtroom said they felt like that jury was starstruck with Diddy. You could feel the energy, like they would kind of glance over at him and stuff like that. So you can't be starstruck in making a decision, okay, on a person. You know, you got to go with the facts of the case. So it doesn't matter how cute, how much of a celebrity people think they are, and all of this stuff. Like, you got to go with the facts of the case. That lawyer is going to do her job, but she will not win. I meant to say she is not. Oh, she is not God. Got you. Hey, D, good morning. Welcome. Yeah, definitely that. I agree. I definitely agree. So we shall see. It should take place via Zoom. And, I can move up. Well, I want to say via Zoom that day. A lot of people are probably going to be on that Zoom as well. So we were talking about that yesterday. I hope that it doesn't crash. Okay. Let's see here. Good morning, Beauty by Reed Speed. Okay, Tamika said Holly is going to trial. Oh, she did? Where did she say that at? Sis. I mean, I remember her saying if she had her way on a post, she would suggest that she go to trial. I did see that. Yes. It wouldn't surprise me. And she would, but my thing is too, if they go to trial, that's not getting her out. She's still going to sit in jail till your trial. Oh, on her post. I hope she realizes she's definitely safer locked up than out free, especially with her mouth. Okay. So we'll be on the lookout, y'all. So I just want to give y'all those updates. Let's see. D said, I don't think she needs to do that. Go to trial. Oh. I wonder if they do a plea deal, what would the deal be? Like, now, if they are trying to get Carlos, this is something I just thought about. I think she should plea deal. If they're trying to get Carlos, and they already have some evidence against him for some things, and if she could be like a key witness in some stuff that maybe he shared with her and she knows about, then she could possibly get less time if she gives him up, depending on his involvement, how deep it went with this, okay, allegedly. But my thing is this: if you are potentially trying to, let's just say, for an example, do a RICO type of situation, some of the things that could have taken place with this could be a part of that type of case, if that makes sense. Like, look at the dentist, for example. that dentist, what's his name, Brandon, that was just arrested. Now, this guy had been given warnings. He had been already given warnings about what he was doing. Okay. And he still continued to do it. Y'all, they got that man on so many counts. He has like, I think, was it 50 something counts or something? But he has a RICO case as well. As a dentist that's operating a fake veneer, as a fake veneer specialist. Okay. It was a list of charges. I did a video over that. It was a list of charges, things that you wouldn't even think of that could be perceived, or by law as RICO. Okay. He had people he was working with. So I just feel like if there are some things that they may have been peeping already, watching and so forth, and she could add a missing piece to the puzzle, she may get less time. Okay. Not to say she wouldn't spend time in jail. Okay. Because I still feel like, regardless, you're going to jail. You're going to stay in jail. Okay. Look up the law in that state. They don't want Carlos. You don't think so? I really don't think Carlos going to jail. I may be wrong. I'm just saying. They are not going to offer her a plea in this case. Too much evidence. She going to prison. Let's see. With how slow they were moving, they were scared of the people. I think that's the only reason they're finally doing their job. Yep. Good morning, Miss Mabel. Welcome. Yep, I do feel there too. Yeah, I'm curious to see how this all plays out. I believe Carlos has an inside with the CPD. Look how he was able to behave on the crime scene. I just seen a post on Facebook that said that Carlos is an informant for CPD and snitched on someone, immunity. And we're going to say allegedly, but I've thought about that too in the past, because wow. And he kept getting like, he had the little ankle monitoring thing he was able to walk around with. I don't even know how much time he's actually spent behind bars. I'm curious to know that. I know he has a rap sheet, but does anyone know how long he's been in jail? Like behind bars, where he was actually able to sit in there behind bars. I'm curious to know. Because sometimes people will let you just like hang yourself like that. They'll let you get enough rope. Okay, he's been flashing and things like that on Facebook and on his lives and things like that, showing credit cards and all of that. And I'm just wondering, like, has he ever just spent time behind bars for a long time? He orchestrated it and he's going to jail. I mean, she's been in there some time, right? So sometimes they give you time to think. And to give you time to think, is this something you're going to be able to do? Baby, I'm telling on everybody. If it gives me some time off of here, I can get up out of here. Baby, I'm telling on all of y'all. Tracy said, no, first degree is an automatic life without parole. Really? Wow. Auntie was reading that out last night about his jail time. Oh, really? So, D, did he spend time behind bars, like for an extended time? Because I'm wondering, he already resisted arrest at one time. Okay, he aided and escaped. See, that there tells me he's not cut out for that life. They got the proof needed. Okay. Yes, always allegedly. He supposedly trained some of the CPD officers. Amir doesn't need to be Carlos full time. I don't think he can handle that responsibility. Right. Oh yeah, I heard some of those people, those little former police officers, be down there. I'm telling y'all, it's some stuff that they would uncover if they really delve deep into this. Okay, they will uncover probably so much. And when CPD, because I want to know why they're not CPD officers anymore, anyways. And when they leave, they don't just stop all communication with other police officers that are still there. Come on now. Okay. They look out for each other. Cops look out for other cops. As y'all already know, you have cops that are uh, unaliving unarmed black men and women at a high rate, and you have perceived good cops standing right there. They look out for each other. You don't hear them saying, "Oh no, man, don't call him that. Let me step in." And no, you don't hear about that because you're like, "Well, who are the good cops? You stood there and let this man shoot this man. You stood there and let this man punch this man. You just step in. They look out for each other. It's a code." I'm telling you, shout out to Miss Nina. Thank you so much for the hot cocoa. I appreciate that, sis. And thank you for being a sponsor for today's live. Dee said they sure do. And I know from experience. Hello? Dee has told her story. She was married to one. Okay, so she knows. I'm telling y'all, they're going to look out for each other. So I'm curious to know why are they no longer cops and you hanging with people that got all these records and things, okay, on the crime scene, moving folks back. I'm just saying, think about it. Shout out to Tim for the party hat. I appreciate that. And thank you for being a sponsor for today's live. I'm telling you. Okay. So I'm telling y'all, they really looked into this stuff with him and got deep into it. Shout out to Sienna for the flower. I appreciate that. And thank you for being a sponsor also. They would uncover a lot of corruption probably. And deeper into this case as well. There's probably some links to some stuff. But I ain't gonna say too much about that on live, child. They'll have to look into all of that. Okay. Hey, Simply Neat, good morning. And thank you, those of you who are just coming in that missed the update. Amir's scooter arrived yesterday, and the blanket should arrive today. So far, we have raised 700. Wait, how much did I say? No, was it 600? Sorry, $683. But we have two people that have completed the form that will, I guess, send in their donation at a later time. With that total, it would take it up to $803 so far. Okay, right. I want some hot cocoa. Well, y'all, let me get off from here. Nina's gift got we want some hot cocoa. Let's see here. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. But y'all gonna get off. Make sure y'all check out the new video I did with updates of the new gifts for Amir. And then I'm gonna gather everything together, take it to the postal center, get the box to put everything in and shipping and anything that he has remaining. I'm gonna try to Lord, guesstimate how much shipping costs are gonna be. So I can already have the gift card with me because child, these little prices be ooh. Oh, okay, D. Thank you. Let me know whenever you get that info too, because that's what I'm waiting for too. And I gotta also, I'm trying to give everyone a chance by tomorrow. Okay, it's the deadline. I'm trying to give everyone a chance that wants to send a donation to send it because I'm gonna type up a sheet, with all of the sponsors' names on that sheet and put that in the Christmas card with the gift card. I was getting ready to say, make sure you have enough money. Yes, Lena, that part. Okay. So, I'm trying to think how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see if that postal center if they sell gift cards, because that way she could kind of give me an estimate of when I take everything, how much that part will be, and then I'll know how much the gift card will be, because that's like 2 boxes for the bears, which those boxes are not just heavy because bears are not heavy. The Now the scooter is not heavy, but it has some weight to it. It's not a huge box either. And then the blanket, that's not going to be a whole lot of weight. So yeah, I think it's going to be more than that, D, for those boxes. I'll probably say 75, but about 75. Anything, like I said, will go back to them. Even if I have to cash out, the auntie or something like that. We'll work it out. But everything will be accounted for, child. It may not be no more than that. Okay, got you. Okay. Cause I know when I mailed off some cakes, y'all, from going from where I am to, like, I was mailing them to different states. The average price that I had to pay for that, just for a mini, like, bunt cakes, right? The average price I paid for that was $13. I don't know why it was so much, but that was the average that I had to pay for those bunt cakes. And I'm like, that's why I'm like nervous about this shipping. But hey, it's gonna get worked out. Thank you, D. I appreciate that. Yeah. But okay. Ooh, okay, y'all, because I'll be running my mouth all day. But thank y'all so much for tapping in this morning. Make sure you hit the like button. That is for free. Also, if you would like to support the channel, you're welcome to send a super sticker, super chat, cash app, or buy a coffee. And those links will be in the description field of this video. Also, if you would like to donate to Amir, tomorrow's the deadline towards his gifts, but that link is on my community wall. Also, there's a poll that I put this morning, so feel free to vote in the poll as well. But thank you all so much for joining on today, and I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. Until next time, be blessed. Bye bye.